Let's see if we can't do something about my boredom.
What a good fight. Okay. You crowd get back up here. Give me this. Alright, now that we have the black mask, I'm tempted to actually warp back and maybe scoop up a couple of them treasures we left. Because then we can just teleport out of the dungeon and not worry about it. Alright, I believe... Let's see, the ancient text. Let me give them a good eyeballing. Go back one more floor. Walk back down here. Yeah. Two of these fucking things. Remember when these things were a threat? It's another reason why it's a good idea to go straight out here to the tropical island. Is because the enemies are kind of set for this level. If you come back later... when you're quote-unquote supposed to, you'll be like even higher level, and it'll just be, you know, you won't get much of a challenge out of it, is what I'm trying to say. You know? It's just, I want y'all to have the best Final Fantasy II experience you can get. I want you crowd absolutely spoiled rotten when you play Final Fantasy II. Wanting for nothing. Alright, we tenderized on that turn. Let's switch up. Tag out. Everyone's damage is so respectable, but it's not crazy wild like I'm looking for. That's some crazy wild damage. And that's also crazy wild. Gus, why don't you throw a big fat heal on yourself? And then why don't you throw another big fat heal on yourself? And since you're in the neighborhood, an additional big fat heal for my boy Gus. Maria could use one too. And there we go. That's a healthy fucking party we've put together, boys. Let's go through this door down here. There's got to be good things. Bunch of fucking slimes and jellies. That's what you crowd are. And that's all you'll ever be. With an attitude like that. Look at that surly facial expression. Okay. We know how to deal with slimes and jellies, where I come from. Everyone's got powerful magics where I come from. Or they've got a stick they can wave around that does something approximating powerful magics. They got everything covered is what I'm trying to get across. Preemptive strike. Douche, 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 douche. Oop. Boof, boof. Bop. Beep. I couldn't tell what was happening for a second. I just started making panic old video game noises. Son, if I was a character in a sitcom, I'd be playing the best like Call of Duty on a Dreamcast while that played. Alright, there's an item in here to be had by me. The main character. You're carrying too much. It finally happened. Alright, let's start using some of this garbage that we covet so dearly. Who could we waste a high potion on? I guess Furion. He did it. Alright, Gus has got an open spot. Layla's got 2 open spots. So, Here, have a blind scroll. And you have a scourge scroll. There. That's a respectable amount of items to have your characters holding. I think we're good, kids at home. Nah, we don't need a cure right now. A phoenix down! Hot damn! Oh no, a monster. How come I can't? Oh, it's just a bunch of shitty undead. Sorry. Sorry to get you all hyped up as if we were going to be presented with a threat. Boys, this crowd's feelings is hurt. We're the true monsters when you think about it. We're the monsters that appeared. Just like Grover at the end of that book. Spoilers, by the way. Okay. 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 And there you go. Let's kick back and relax and watch this crowd get all burned up. Keep on gaining that agility, Maria. I love it. Now, why would I walk back with my own legs like a peasant when I could use magic? When I could abuse the magics? Alright, there's another set of steps over in this corner. There's also another couple of frogs over here. In desperate need of an ass beat. An icy ass beating. That's when you put on a pair of Hulk hands and then dip them in liquid nitrogen. And then run up behind your significant other and slap them right on the ass, boys. Show you care with an elaborate ruse. It'd probably be fairly expensive. And honestly, they'd probably be genuinely injured by it, now that I said it out loud. Disclaimer. Don't do this. What am I doing? Gus doesn't need to cast magic. He doesn't want to cast magic. He wants to punch. Don't forget his blizzard hit level 2 here recently. Good times. Alright, Gus, you can do it. Put a little power to it. That was more than a little power, Jesus. Stamina down? How do you justify that, Sakaguchi? Lord help me, I've got antidotes. I need a portable vendor. I need that little robot you could build in World of Warcraft. Who is like bleep bloop vendoring that garbage. Would you like to repair your drawers? This was a dead end, I believe. Well, ain't you crowd fucking lovely? When I see a crowd like this, what I like to do is start casting fire magic on them. Because they fucking hate it. And I love that they hate it. I'm like a reverse Ranhoic. And as always, my boy Punchman Gus has got one of them dual heads on lockdown, boys. When that dual head sets down and is trying to get him to play Yu-Gi-Oh, Gus has to explain to him that the only card game he ever played is Gin Rummy. You ran away! What? It's been so long since we've had an enemy just run away from us. I had no idea we were so imposing. Gus still punched where he was, so he would know. Yes, sir. Okay, some stats happen. Okay, yeah, this is... Let's make double sure. Is this a dead end? There's another set of stairs. I was so trepidatious as I moved forward. Can we run away from these fucking people? They can run away from us. Well, they get to slap you first, apparently. You get 2 for flinching. Hell yeah! I ain't fighting nobody. Fuck this place and its inhabitants. Okay, we're down. Oh, I think this leads to those other chests, maybe? Big frogs. Running away from big frogs. Yeah. Big frogs have no power over you if you can sing the Big Frog song. It's an enemy skill in Final Fantasy VII. Yes, sir. Okay. We ain't got room for nothing, do we? What's our inventory looking like? Antidotes and high potions. What a fucking mess. I'm looking down now. More slipgrass. Not a bad item to have a hold of. Just saying. Honestly, the antidotes, they can be sold for a decent amount, but they're the most likely candidate for shit I could just throw away right now. Could use one of these damn ethers, and then the next like fight we get in, we could just obliterate and with magic instead of running away constantly. Nah, just throw the antidotes away. I'll leave one more. Could prove quite prudent to dispose of. Does anyone need decent cures? Gus does. Gaia Drum does earth damage to the enemy? Okay, this is a normal ass battle. Nothing to get worked up over. I do want to get rid of them damn frogs, though, before we do anything else. Luckily, she's got enough to cast another Fat Blizzard spell. Then you, Crowd, work on this, and you make sure that dies. Actually, I don't know if Firion and Layla can take down a frog with just the two of them. Yeah, that weren't as fat a crit as it needed to be. That's alright, we'll get him next turn, lads. Alright, I'm gonna have Firion finish that off. You attack that. You start working on that one, and you attack that. That was a crit. Alright, is there any other junk? Is there any other garbage in this place that I need to collect before we're allowed to leave? I don't think so. Alright, everybody just start meleeing indiscriminately. And that's how it's done. Fat loot. Indeed. You're carrying too much. Am I now? Well, what a fucking shame that is. More sleep grass. They must think it's a real good item. They keep fucking throwing it at me. Let's get the hell out of here. Oh, I forgot that Firion's HP is real low because he got in a battle. Well, that's okay. It'll just make things real interesting. Let's see here. How are we going to go about this one? Oh, she ain't got enough to do a fake berserk. She can do a fake casting of life for some reason. You attack that one. In fact, I think Firion needs to just fucking heal himself. before he does anything else. Alright, did Gus get his blink cast in? His quote-unquote blink cast. And you... make sure Maria kills that one. Well, at least it's a preemptive strike. I'd say she did. My lord. I feel like we're a lot stronger than the last time we messed with these birds. I remember a time when you couldn't one-shot one of these things. And now you can't stop. We're beating off the seabirds with both hands. Okay, where are we actually going? We want to visit a town and then actually head to Castle Deist. So let's sail around the continent. That's the easy and simple thing to do. That's me if I was an ancient explorer. Like, we sail around damn near anything. And the, the actual sailors are like, no, it doesn't work like that. Alright, the town of Bath is right over here. Damn, we got fucking handed. Look at, I was going to say, if we got to that town without getting in a damn random fight. Let's see if we can kill them before they run away. That's the true challenge of this fight. We did it. Somehow we secured a victory. How did why? Why is that? Why did he get an agility up? I don't understand anything. The more I think I understand Final Fantasy II, the more ignorant it proves that I am. Oh, God. Okay, sell this high potion, yes. Sell this high potion, yes. Sell this trident. I'm still trying to decide if we're going to covet and hang on to this thing or not. For now. Okay, let's see. The blind scroll, the maiden's kiss. Okay, the potion, the antidote, the sleep, the battle axe. Okay. We got this. We got this. We know what we're doing. Maiden's Kiss. I don't know the toad spell, so if somebody gets turned into a frog, I'll have no other way to cure it. Those captains that I was having such a fun time dealing with on the Dreadnought, I can actually drop the toad spell. We'd be hearing frogs left and right. In the meantime, let's think what we actually want to do with this shit. That once again, we hoard like precious treasures. Alright, so you are using battle item. So are you. The Gaia drum. Blind and Scourge. I'm just going to teach Maria Scourge, just because I've got so many tomes of it. I don't plan on leveling it, but it'll be there. If we go up against an enemy that doesn't have a lot of HP and is only weak to Scourge, I don't know. I don't remember if the ancient text mentioned such a foe. It is nice to have one Phoenix down in case we get super fucked. Although you can't really use them in battle because you can only use items on yourself. And unfortunately, you can't do that while you're graveyard dead. It's a huge oversight, I agree. Alright, what is everybody holding? Yeah, you're holding shit that we want to keep. Sleepgrass and a Scourge tome. We just need to start actually using this stuff. Either that or sell it. We can't just justify having our inventory full of things. That's what they're trying to teach us. In fact, the blind scroll would be more useful on Maria because she could use it like at the start of the battle. if we're up against a bunch of pain-in-the-ass physical attacker enemies. Okay, and then for my boy Gus, who never raises a fuss, the guy a drum. Give him more a different AoE. Alright, do we want to sell anything that we currently possess? One Scourge Tomb, yes. Sell that. Blind sales for good cash money, I'm not gonna lie. I say. I wouldn't mind having another cottage in my inventory. Because we're going to Castle Diced. And then once we go in there, I'm pretty sure we get a wyvern egg that we have to go into a cave to put in the bottom of. So we'll need at least one way to restore ourselves before doing that second dungeon. Yeah, let's go ahead and get it now. Before we need it. You crowd talked me into it. Henry Margaret was doing the exact opposite, just screaming at how big a waste of money he considers it. How personally, morally he offended he is that I used that 5,000 gil in such a manner. Okay, I think we're finally done with our terrible task of somewhat sorting our inventory. I think we're going to start... Let's start actually leveling her with bows again. How's that sound? Put the darkness bow on her. Oh wait, she has a shield in her offhand, and I have to go and take that off of her. Sakaguchi couldn't be bothered to do it himself. Put her Werebuster there, and then give her something. Give her anything, my lord. Yeah, the sleep grass will work. We'll sell that Scourge book. And as for that ice shield, I think it's better than the golden shield. Alright, there we go. This is more exhausting than the damn dungeons. Inventory management. The true Final Fantasy. Alright, I believe they just sell Basuna and Asuna scrolls here. Fear and Silence, I guess. The Silence book would be nice against a big pack of spellcasters. Before we go back into Castle Finn, when we, spoilers, go to reclaim it from the Empire, might want to grab one for when we fight those bunch of spellcasters that can drop Osmos. Okay, we just need to sleep at the end. I was trying to think about going into weapon and armor shop, and I'm like, I have shit so much better than that now. Nope, even at this point, we still need the min-max. I mean, look at all these cure charges we would have been squandering. I need to move cure to right here. That way it's easier to scroll to. Son, he's going to be cure level 3. Booyah. We want them to have a high cure level so that when you cast it in battle, it's, you know, worth it. You don't get back half the HP you lose from a single hit from the enemy. Let's see what that bill is now, boys. Hell yeah. We could afford to go to Bojangles in the morning and all get Cajun filet biscuit combos with fries and a large sweet iced tea, boys. Ah. Talk about spoiled, son. Talk about needing to go back to bed when you get done. Sorry, I was taking a drink of water. I'm getting rather raspy voiced. Probably because I've been trying to marathon through Final Fantasy II over the course of a couple of days. Hey, little goblins. We're here to obliterate you, little goblins. Good for you. Oh yeah, we can throw her in the back row now that she's going bow. You better bow leave it. If we want her to actually do damage, we should get her an ice bow. We could take a little detour, quote unquote, little detour to Mysidia. Of course, if we wanted to get there in this fucking boat, we'd like, there's like an inner sea and an outer sea. There was a little rift between two peninsulas that we went through to get to the tropical island. Now, where the hell's Castle Die? Okay, it's right above us. So this island here is the next destination. Let's see if I can remember where. Let's speed it up. Let's see if I can remember where Mysidia is from here. Okay, there's the tower. So if we sailed south, it's not that far away. I think it's worth it. Plus, you know, it's ye old adventure for you kids at home. I've never got such genuine use out of Final Fantasy II's weird globe map. You can only do it if you've got a speed up feature in your authentic Famicom that you're playing the game in. Yell into the second slot to make Gus more powerful, like killing a Pole's voice in The Legend of Zelda. We can even take the path that lets us take the river, so we fight less monsters that way. Hot damn. Now the monsters here can still kick the dog shit out of us if we're not careful. So let's reorganize like so. And save before we get our ass kicked. And here we are. Oosh. This is Mysidia, Kingdom of Mages. That's a good thing. Alright, we've got a lot more money if we wanted to learn some more magics. Let's see, is there anything we wanted to... Let's get a Blizzard Scroll for Layla. Blink Protect Shell. Those are useful, you know, to use as an item, but... I mean, Gus's Blink spell has been leveling up. Barrier and wall. Now, wall would be nice if we wanted to exploit the wall warp glitch, but we would have to grind it up, so... No. Holy, if we leveled it up, would be good on either Furion or Gus, because they are getting pretty good spirit. But it's another spell we would have to level, so I don't know if y'all want me to put you through that or not. You can't really leave it in the comments, because I'll be probably done with the playthrough by the time I start uploading it. Let's give another character teleport in case the worst happens. So it is white magic, so we'll give it to Gus. Our monk. Remember, he's our monk white mage. Okay. Alright. Now the swap spell. Which one of y'all had that? This is a real interesting spell. You swap HP and MP with the target. And if you get it to the point where you can actually hit enemies with it, it's a way to level, because you can hit low level enemies with it and immediately just have low HP and MP. Or you can use it to like restore your own MP by hitting an enemy with it when you're real low on MP. So it is useful, but I don't feel like, you know, grinding it. So once again, I'm not going to put y'all through that. It is useful for leveling characters in your 4th slot as well, if you don't feel like dealing with all that. Alright, here's the reason we came here. We want an ice bow. It's actually the cheapest weapon. A flame spear, I don't know if it's better than the demon spear. Power staff would be useful if Maria was sticking to being in the front row, hitting things with her whoop-ass stick, as she calls it. But we want her to diversify into bows as well. We've got enough of this shit. Would be satisfying to put the knight's armor on like Gus. His evasion would go down, but he'd be able to tank even more shit like a champ. Yeah, let's do it. Why not? You only fucking live once. So his defense goes up to 43. Let's see what it does to his evasion. So he's got 2-0. I forgot how that is like. Oh god. I'm trying to understand Final Fantasy II like an H.P. Lovecraft story. I was driven mad. Yeah, I don't know if that's better or not. Who gives a shit? I just wanted to spoil my boy Gus. Speaking of which, have a new magic spell, my man. Teleporto. Layla can cast ice magic now. That's a good thing. And speaking of ice, which is nice, let's hand this lady a power bow. Yeah, look at that difference. Plus it has, you know, not shit accuracy. That's what they advertise on the side of it. Alright, well, I'm going to sell you this. I just don't know how much we're going to use this shit, man. I just don't know, man. I'm freaking out, man. Why have I got to have the pass and the Sunfire and the... Oh, god damn it. Sakaguchi. There had to be a way to remove that shit from the inventory. You just didn't want to do it. Because you're hateful. Time to break the tower seal. So when we're doing this shit with the white mask and the black mask later, this is where we'll be doing it. Oh no, not Minwoo. He's my boy. My dog. My ace in the hole. He'll have that Ultima scroll before we even sit down to dinner. And he'll be doing all kinds of damage with it, I bet. It's the goddess statue. So you put the white mask on this one, and the black mask, you run into a doppelganger of Firion, or I guess whoever your top party member is, but it's almost always going to be Firion. And it makes it move out of your way, and then you can go into a cave, the Mysidia Cave, I believe they call it. Is it? You mean this black mask? Yeah. Alright, if you go in this little building right here, and go up to the bookshelf, you can actually ask it, I believe it knows something about every... Nope. So, well, that's like modern hip lingo, Wild Rose. But it knows what mithril is. Responsive to magic. That's a good thing, I imagine. What about airships? Technological advances produce the airship. Technology could one day replace magic. Well, that's real pessimistic if you're a magic lover. If you believe in magic. What about the Dreadnought? It's like, I don't know about that modern shit. I'm an old bookshelf. Dumbass. Sunfire. Long ago, a star fell to what became Kashan. A man took flame from the star and built an altar for it. Well, that's cool. I mean, if I saw a star fall from the sky and I was there responsible for it, you might as well put it on a nice altar or a display case. Keep the dust off of it, nothing else. Well, you know about the goddess bell. Long ago, a king asked for an indestructible lock and key. 3 were made. The first 2 were broken in 2 days. The third key remained unbroken, so the king hid the key in a snowy cavern. That key was the goddess bell. Boys, it's real fucking tough to get into Kashan Castle. You gotta go to the icy wasteland. Well, you know about dragoons? Dice was the home of the wyverns. Han, the first dragoon, spent 30 years alongside them. Son, he's like that guy that lived with the bears. And wyvern. The wyvern was trained to fly with dragoons. Though smaller than dragons, a wyvern can carry up to 5 people. I mean, that's still fairly big when you think about it. We learned a lot. Thanks, Bookshelf Chan. Do you know about physical items, Bookshelf Chan? Do you know about the black mask? You can't use this. Everybody tells me that when I try to show them key items. It's like a terrible Phoenix Wright game. I don't remember what this building's for. Oh, the resurrection room. Figured I'd give you all an excuse to listen to the Final Fantasy II version of the arpeggio while I organize my magic. which I believe in, of course. Alright, we made it to the water. 4 live warriors go in the water. Shark in the water. Okay. These fucking things are a joke. I can't believe they had the audacity to even attack me. It's insulting at its base level, son. Now, Maria is not... She's only at like level 2 bow, right? So she might need a little bit of assistance from Layla to take her bird down. The Hell Diver. Oh yeah, we need to start getting Maria like 5 bow uses every time so she can start catching up. Now that I'm thinking about it. It's a lot faster than spell charges, you gotta admit. Alright, now if we sail back north, I do believe that'll take us right to Castle Dice eventually. I'll tell you what, let's just follow the western coast, or is it the eastern coast? I don't know how the hemispheres of this map are set up. Okay, this fucking crowd is just embarrassing themselves now. Maria, why don't you attack? And then Maria, why don't you attack? And then Maria, why don't you attack? And then Maria, why don't you attack? Just a handful of cancel selects. Have I mentioned recently how you don't technically have to do this to beat the game? Have I defended Final Fantasy II recently? Oh yeah, preemptive strikes, baby. My god, the poor fucking fish. Well, I was worried about Maria not doing enough damage. My god. Still can't one-shot a sea snake. That's alright, Gus. We all know you tried, and you got poisoned for it. Not much to the end of that fight. Very by the book. Oh god. I accidentally stopped, moored the boat, took the longboat to the shore and stepped out. Alright, where do we want to park the boat to get to the castle the most efficiently? It's on the other side of that like mountain range. So I'm gonna park the boat right here. That way we ain't got to walk through that swamp. Well, not much. Just a couple of steps. We did it. We got to the castle without getting in any random battles. We win! Alright, before I step foot in this fucking place, mayhaps the ancient texts can fill me in with some of that lore. That Castle Dice lore, as they call it. Okay. Hey, buddy! Excuse me. Do you know about dragoons? Do you know about Wild Rose? Do you know what a wyvern is? This kid's real fucking hard to impress. The Dreadnought? The Goddess Veil? Sunfire? Oh, I guess we asked him the right thing and he left. We gave him such a talking to. I'm going to tell my mom, are you? Spoilers. You don't want to get your mom to get in a random fight with us. Alright, I don't think there's actually enemies here, so that's a good thing. We can just walk around unimpeded. Son, it's alright. He's just a little feller and a scamp. Your husband was a dragoon? Well, hot damn. Oh no, well that's not good. Oh, if you're not reading along, her husband was killed along with the other dragoons by the Empire. The last wyvern Okay. We could... So we need to go to the cave north of the castle. Oh no, they poisoned the water. Kefka Palazzo himself was probably here doing it. The huge shitheel that he is. So that would be a trap room if this was a dungeon. But there is fat loot to be had. And I mean, there's nobody else here to really get any use out of it. So why not me? I can't tell if the music is like messing up or if it's supposed to play like that. Here we go. A stun scroll. A stop book. A curse book. Curse is real useful, but I don't feel like grinding it, and it would be Furion can apply it with his sword if he's real good. Unicorn Horn. That is an item that casts Basuna on the whole party, which if you remember is the spell that removes temporary status effects. That's a lot of fucking loot. I hope that's all money. Oh god. Oh no. Oh no. It hurts. Okay. Let's see here. Let's teach at least one of these spells. Let's teach Stop to Maria just to open an inventory slot. Because it is black magic. Let's, damn. What a fucking mess. Sage's Wisdom. That's an item that boosts your... I think it maxes out your intellect for the remainder of the fight. So if you're using black magic, you do a lot of damage. Ugh. I should have waited to come grab this shit. Here, you hold on to that. Alright, I can't take any more of these items right now, y'all. I have to come back for them later. Once I finally decided to get rid of some of this junk. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. Cure yourself up, boy. And head to the Diced Cave. Once again, no random battles on the world map. Once again, we're ever so lucky, boys. Alright, give me just a moment. I want to see what the ancient texts have to tell me about this place. Or I would if I hadn't accidentally hit the wrong button and now the ancient texts have shunned me. Alright, here we go. The pendant is not that far away, actually. A bunch of fucking undead. Just what you love to see in a scenario like this, because we've all got fire and we all love to burn crowd up. I know. I can't start trying to level Scourge. I really can't. Okay. Okay, and she might as well just use the damn Hellfire item until it goes away, so that I can put something in her hand. Boosh, 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 boosh. And boosh, boosh. $30 gil, thank God. It's like finding equipment in Breath of the Wild. You pray every chest just has like rupees or a diamond in it. Okay, we still don't want to squander our opportunities for free points. In fact, remember, we're currently in the process of min-maxing Maria, the old MMM, as it's known. Eat you some M&Ms while you're doing it. Oh, don't forget she's got to get a Berserk cast in there as well. A happy little few level points on Berserk. That'll help Maria. Gus isn't even going to get a turn, so I'm not worried about making him cast fire. Forgot to use the Hellfire item. What a shame. It obviously would have mattered. And right down here should be the pendant we seek, which means we need an open inventory slot. It hurts. It genuinely hurts me. The sleep grass is useful, but how often are we even going to fucking use it, man? Just fucking throw one away. God, it hurts. It's the corpse of a dragoon. Huh? Oh boy. We're just going to warp out of here so we don't have to lose all of our HP. Not Blizzard, sir. The warp. Alright, now that we have this pendant, we can talk to the last wyvern. No, finally, the overworld map. Oh, it's just a bunch of shitty undead. Good times. Nothing gets my spirits up like burning up a bunch of gangle of skeletons and zombies. The whole fucking lot of them, son. There's like a rhythm to it eventually. Man, maxing your spell uses. Oh yeah, use the Hellfire, please. If you get a turn. Preemptive strike. She went first. Good for you, Layla. In honor of that, I'm not going to speed up your AoE spell. We'll all sit here and then politely clap at the end of it. So how about this weather? I'm going to have me a sip of water. I'm so confident in this AoE damage, I'm going to take a big drink of water. Experian got weak and smart and strong. Or weak and smart. Those are the two. Okay. I went on my fetch quest. Let me speak to the dragon lad. You look... I don't know how to interpret your 8-bit sprite. Can't hold anymore. Oh, it wants to give me the wyvern egg, I believe. Okay. Alright. Okay. Eye drops. Hopefully they can see the trash can that I'm putting them in. Please help us fight! Wyvern, the Empire poisoned me. I won't live much longer. Imagine if I did the dumb shit the whole playthrough. Okay, what do you know about dragoons? Shortly before the battle with the Empire, a dragoon named Ricard, he sounds like a cool guy with a cool rapier, set out to find the ultimate magic. I believe that's Ultima? I believe our boy Minwu is on top of that. What do you know about wyverns? Please hear my final wish. Everybody dies when I talk to them. Take this egg to the cave north of here and place it in the life spring. This is the last wyvern egg. If it is not submerged in the life spring, it'll wither and die. What a strange reproductive cycle. Okay, so we need to take this egg back to that cave we were just in and go dunk it in the pond. What do you know about dragon egg? Wyvern egg. You can't use this. Oh, God. You don't know what a wyvern is? What about your little son? The rapscallion that he is. Mama says it's gonna die. Oh, no, we gotta get him some Christmas shoes. Son, the wyvern's gotta meet Jesus tonight. You'll love to see it. Because they're so killable. I wonder if they were shitty people before they became these undead. You never really think about the like humans that become the zombies and the skeletons and such. Unless they're like just formed whole cloth out of like dark magic. Like they're just taking on that form as their guys. Son, we're getting into the deep philosophical constructs of classic Final Fantasy undead. That would be the name of my university seminar I would give on it. And they'd only have to pay me $78,000. What a steal. Oh, as always, Gus isn't going to get a turn, so he gets shit what he does. Other than get his skill point up. Boom, 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 boom. Bop, bop, bop. Alright, right here is where I choose to save my game. Saved. Remember to hold reset while powering off. I've never lost a save to that, but I guess it was prevalent enough that they decided they needed to talk about it. Alright, what do the ancient texts have to say about the rest of this dungeon? That lets you walk around there. So if we were to go down those steps, we'll probably come out right there. Yeah, that's fine. What about the steps in the bottom right corner, though? That's the secret. That's what they don't want you to know about. Looks like there's another mage staff in here to have. If you have inventory space, which I don't, of course. Sorry for the silence, but somebody is running a shower. And so anytime I talk for this period, you're going to hear, well, you might not hear it. I do a noise removal in Audacity before I upload this shit, but it doesn't take into account extra sounds, such as water running through pipes, as it were. You kids get what I'm saying. You kids are hip and know about recording. There we go, buy the book, etc. Everybody's looking fairly healthy, fairly wealthy, and even somewhat wise. I guess that's the downside of going to the tropical cave when we did, is that the enemies here are no problem at all. It's kind of like the problem I was saying we may have had in the future, when things became too easy. That's the problem with video games. Once you get too good at them, you have to start limiting yourself, son. That's when I started doing the standard issue Soul series playthrough, son. I need to move up to the next level. I need to start doing Final Fantasy VII no materia challenges and such, like Garland the Great. Still ain't used up the Hellfire, son. Oh no, I forgot they have annoying blind magic. Everyone's blind. Everyone's fudge. Alright, we're going to need a little bit of that Asuna magic to get us through this. Yes, sir. Alright, ancient text. I don't need to be getting in any additional battles. Okay, there's a treasure above us and a treasure below us. The true treasure was below us the whole time. That's what Sean Connery was trying to teach Alex Trebek when he played his games, that rapscallion. The penis is mightier indeed. Trebek. God, both of those people that those actors on SNL were pretending to be are gone now, aren't they? The flow of time. I'm sure the Tenfey historians know all about that, since they can only experience Tenfey in the future. In the post-Tenfey future. I just keep hoping the Hellfire item will get consumed so I can free up an inventory space. That's the point we're at right now. Okay, what's in the magic box? Let's just teach Curse to Maria to free up a slot. She's going to have such a diverse spell portfolio, but if you look closely, it's like, oh, you only like really leveled like 3 spells. A Mithril Helmet. Who could we slap that on? We gave her that because we took her hairpin. Gus has got the giant helm. We don't really want to put it on Maria. It'll just lower her overall stats. Tell you what, this will be a good excuse to slap that on Firion, and then we'll give Maria the gold hairpin. God bless her. And that's the way the new goes. I don't have any like regular potions or no, I don't that I could just use instead of casting Cure. Was the hope. That was the dream at the time. Living the dream, son. A Mithril chest piece. That's like a genuine downgrade from what my crowd's wearing right now, I believe. I don't know. Just throw it in the garbage. Who gives a shit? I need the inventory space. Alright, if we want all the treasures. Where the hell are we? Ancient texts. Okay, we're gonna need to go... Now where the hell does that lead? Oh, look, it's this fucking guy. He used to be like an intimidating threat. Remember him? Remember the good times we shared with him? No? Yes? Maybe? Doesn't matter because Gus is going to obliterate him because I'm going to berserk him. For reals. For realsies. As for you, just attack. Why not? Respectable. Oh no, the counter-offensive. I smell an HP up in the future. Oh Lord, help that boy in his hands if he gets near that giant. Here he comes. Here comes that Gus. Yes, sirree. I mean, compared to what everyone else was doing, my God. Okay, what is your plan, Firion? How do you feel about this Ilgigas? Just attack him. It's a good plan. Let's do some damage. Let's punch. And let's kill. There we go. You love to see it. Respectable fire damage. Alright, guys, take him down. Damn, that thing's got fucking HP. Attack, 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 attack. So close. Of course, Maria with her mad bow skills. Stamina and HP. Son, somebody's getting real hardy. But in the meantime, let's cure her up real quick. Although her max HP is awfully powerful. And self-indulgent. You better hope it's like a 4-day weekend if you're going to order 269, son. You're going to need time to recover. You ain't going to be able to go to church on Sunday, though. Baby Jesus will be standing at the door and he's like, not you. I could look past the single 69, but the go for the greed of 2. I believe if you try to walk across this bridge, you fall off of it. I don't remember this enemy, and I don't remember what this enemy hates. So I don't exactly know how to approach it. Let's try some old-fashioned, just hitting it with melee attacks. By the book melee attacks, even. A few cancel selects just to get Maria up there. To a respectable bow point, we'll call it. And the 2 of you can attack that one. And while they're doing that, I'm going to look over here at Ancient Text real quick and see what they have to say about this enemy. Why is the battle already over? I haven't even loaded the fucking page. Oh, you're killing me. Okay. Yep. Yeah, if you try to walk across that bridge, you fall. I think you can warp back out, though, if you're a cool guy, like Furion is. And then walk across. It's not cheating if it helps me and doesn't to the non-detriment of anyone watching. Okay. We know what to do with this guy. We know how this guy ticks. Let's equip a shield just in case. Alright, you go ahead and berserk us. Although you do need to get you 2 dream bow uses. Just saying. And our magic portfolio at the end of the game is going to be so damn respectable. That's the best part. Alright, what are we looking for? Ancient text, etc. Diced Cavern. Yeah, here we are. Yellow Souls. Yellow Souls are weak and easy to kill physically, but since they absorb every element, that's your only option. They appear in large group and spam fire 5. Okay. So we learned something about this enemy. Damn, even with a big fat crit, wasn't enough to take that boy down. I know that this turn we will, though. If that had killed him, it would have been so poetic. Such justice would have been dealt. No, why kill Layla? He wanted her to stay at 269 HP. It's the only explanation I'll accept. A kill Gigas of culture, I see.